Here is the before and after. I'm gonna need you to lock in. Hey guys, it's Christen Dominique. Welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna say it. Your makeup isn't cakey because of your foundation, it's your skincare routine. I'm gonna share what I've been going through to try to figure this out myself. If you've been buying new foundations hoping they'll fix dry, textured, cakey makeup, please comment below, because that was literally me. Because we might be fixing the wrong problem. So if you wanna see how I improve my skin, here is the before and after. I'm gonna need you to lock in, grab a snack, and let's get into it. I stopped changing my makeup, going through different foundations because I was literally going crazy. And I started changing what I did the night before, and that changed my makeup game, my skin. Because here's the thing, if your skin is dehydrated, you have uneven texture and dry patches, your makeup is going to cling to all of that, which is gonna cause a cakey effect. Honestly, me talking to myself, because when I was younger, I always thought my foundation was the problem. But the thing is, you can have an amazing foundation, but if your skin is not prepped, it's not gonna look good. Okay, before I put any makeup on, I always pay attention to how my skin actually feels, because I've noticed that when my skin looks smoother and feels really hydrated, I don't need as much makeup to get the finish that I want. So for the last few weeks, you guys, instead of changing my makeup, I've been testing one change, and that is my nighttime routine. And when I tell you, this changed my freaking face. I've been using the Reedle Shot and their PDRN skincare because I wanted to see if focusing on my skin texture and hydration would make a difference. And look, this video is sponsored by VT, but I don't work with people that I don't truly believe in. I try everything before I decide, and this is one thing that I was like, oh my God, this is a game changer and everybody needs to know about it. I documented my process so you guys get to see the change in my skin texture. This is before I put it on my face. Okay, this is day one of using the Reedle. Before I even put it on my face, this is my skin. The texture was there and was bothering me, so I was excited to get into this little test. And that's when I realized a good makeup day starts the night before. So before we get into today's makeup, my everyday type of makeup, I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. I always start with a cleanser first, just to remove everything from the day. Then I go straight in with the VT Reedle Shot. This uses microscopic spicules that help create an environment for the skincare that you apply afterward to absorb more effectively and really get in there. Not gonna lie, the spicules scared me at first. I thought I was gonna feel like needles. You feel a slight tingling for 5 to 10 seconds. That's just the Cica Reedle working. And the tingling is by design. It means your skin is learning, so just give it time and trust the process. The Reedle Shot's microneedling mechanism, it promotes instant skin enhancement, so your skin's gonna look smoother and softer. Just look at my skin 4 days in. Okay, I'm on day 4 with the Reedle Shot. And I just wanted to show you guys my skin so far. Look at how glowy it is. I follow that with a PDRN cream. It's richer, so I've been saving that for my nighttime routine, so it really moisturizes my skin overnight. It's also so satisfying to apply, so I just press it in and work it all over my skin. It feels so hydrating and so good afterwards. I love a good eye cream before I go to bed, and I love that this one vibrates once it hits the skin. Then I'll put on a mask at night for a bit, I'll read a little bit, and then I'll remove the mask, and my skin is just so glowy and hydrated. Okay, so now let's actually put it to the test with makeup, because this is where I've noticed the biggest difference. Prepping my skin with the toner pads, this is gonna add extra hydration and really give me a smooth surface before I start applying makeup. So I always do this, and I always go down to the neck. I cannot wait till I put my eyebrows on for you guys. SPF always. Even just gliding my hands on my skin, I can feel the difference in my skin texture. It was way rough before, and this is like a month in, honestly. And then 2 weeks into the beginning after using the Reedle Shot, I saw such a big difference. Let me just show you really quick. It's the 2nd week and my skin is already looking so much better, very glowy, hydrated, and smooth. Just seeing that transformation, just the first part of the 2nd week, I was like, this is incredible. One mistake I am gonna tell you guys is don't go straight in with your foundation after you just applied all your skincare and your makeup prep. You wanna give everything a minute to settle into the skin first. I'm gonna show you a trick I've been doing with my foundation and my skincare. I've been mixing in the PDRN Essence. This is gonna give you that glass skin look. It kind of thins out the foundation a bit. I love the glass glow it gives. The Essence also has 10 types of hyaluronic acid and 9 types of peptides. At this point, our skin is ready to take on the world with all these PDRN products. PDRN is so trendy, I had to try it. The fact fact that PDRN is in everything that I'm using today, it makes it even better. It actually works. I see what the hype is about. Look at how glowy my skin is. I am so proud of my skin right now. All the work I put into it with these products have made such a difference. I need to show you my final 2-week in. The last day of the 2 weeks using PDRN consistently, this is what my skin looked like. Okay, this is 2 weeks in using the Reedle and all of the VT products, and my skin looks so good. The difference is so crazy. Do you see how glowy this is? Are you kidding me? And look at it now. And so now my makeup applies so much better than what it used to. And I have to show you the texture of this essence. I cannot do my makeup without it now. I use it as a primer sometimes, or I'll mix it in with my foundation like I did today if I want to thin it out or have an extra glossy kind of glass-like skin look. I just love it. It's really changed the way my makeup looks in person. It's like having a real life filter on your face. You know what helps me out a lot too? These brows. I wasn't born with the gene to have a full brow, so I have to draw them on every day. Otherwise, I don't have as much structure going on the top of my face. So I like to add in the brow first and then do the rest of the makeup. On my day-to-day, if I'm not doing a video, I don't really wear a full glam. Actually, maybe I do to some people, but to me, it's not as glam as I used to. So what I'll do is I don't know if you've heard of the triangle pyramid or the triangle of beauty or the pyramid of beauty. The triangle starts here. The bottom of the triangle is here. If all these points like in the center are lifted, you typically look your best. I believe it because I feel so much better when I have my lashes lifted, like pointed like that. But I'm gonna get a little bit of lip liner, and also this part for me has to be pointed and lifted in that triangle. And I'll just do like a little contour, something that's natural looking, like a natural shadow. I haven't been getting lip filler, you guys. I usually go once a year, to be honest, but I haven't been this year. So I've been overlining my lips a little bit more, and I've actually really liked this little trick. So these are the points, right? And then the nose is pointed. This probably sounds so silly to you guys, but try it, maybe you like it. And then for concealer, I'm only adding it in the places I need it, that I still have some darkness around my eyes is usually where it's at. Everywhere else looks pretty even and nice, but I do want to brighten a little bit here. Strategically placing your concealer only where you need it really helps you avoid a cakey face as well. And then blending in place so that you keep that brightness or that shape. Like right here, I add a little bit of lip, so it gives me that lip there. And then in my inner corners, I just want to make sure that doesn't look too hollowed out, because then I'll look sleepy. And naturally my under eyes were a little reddish purpley, so I want to even that out, which is what I did with the foundation earlier in the PDRN Essence. Just know that putting concealer in this area really helps to open and brighten up your eye, not just the outer corner. And then also make sure that everything is blended in the center, because you don't want that big gap of concealer and foundation. Then I'll do my contour right after the concealer. And this is the area that I like to do because it feels like eyeshadow without having to apply eyeshadow. And this is like an everyday makeup look for me. That's why earlier I was like, some people are gonna think this is still glam, but for me, this is low-key. Because if I was glam, I would have a lash, I would actually have way more contour and eyeshadow, but this for me just brings structure, and it's not a makeup look without blush. I love blush. Sometimes too much. I do have the tendency to over blush, and I'm okay with that. Because I actually don't mind using it as color corrector under my eyes as well. It kind of works at my advantage since I have under eye circles and discoloration. And I'll also add it into the outer part of my eye as eyeshadow. Since it's summer, I've really been liking blush all through the center of my face. Even though honestly my face is small, so it's just gonna make it look a little bit smaller, but I don't care. It just looks cute and summery. I'm saying this because I do a lot of videos that are like hacks and tips for face structure on my short form videos. And I'm like, yep, I'm shortening my face again, but I don't care because it's cute and it's summery. Something's in my eye. And I have been loving this lip stain. I just use a tiny bit in the center because it's so pigmented. And I blend it out through the entire lip so it makes it look like a just bitten kind of lip. And it lasts all day, so I love that. And then I'll add a gloss over it. just like a clear gloss. And I just add my little mole marks to make them more prominent. Some people aren't gonna agree with this, but I just do a light layer of setting spray, skip the powder. If your makeup tends to get more cakey, just skip it and set it. You'll be fine, especially if it's like an everyday look like this one. I do it all the time and it doesn't move. And my skin still looks smooth and glowy. And like I said, it does start with your skin prep. And this is really why I've been paying so much more attention to what I'm doing the night before, because that's where your skin prep really starts for the next day. The biggest thing I noticed immediately after the last 2 weeks of using it was the texture and the radiance without even having to put anything on my skin. I've never had that before. Like, I've had good skin days, but I've never had like a glowy radiance without anything. So imagine when I put these products on, it just looks even better. And for me, that's also translated into my foundation going on a lot smoother, not getting cakey and not giving that patchy look. If anything, I'm using less because I'm starting with skin that's more prepared for makeup. So before you throw out your foundation because you think it's making you look dry and cakey, take a look at what's happening underneath it. Your makeup technique obviously matters, but I've realized that good makeup starts with good skin prep. And for me, that happens the night before. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And before I let you go, I always leave you with a motivational message, and that is to love who you are inside so that the outside will reflect that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.